I switched it.
Okay.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Wow.
Yes, we're off to a great
a
start today.
scramble.
Yes. So today, if you couldn't tell by the video, we're doing Fast
Friday. Car Friday.
Oh, Fast Friday.
Are you Fast Friday?
It's Fast Friday. So this is the
But if it was Fast Friday, it could mean like we're not eating because we're fasting.
Fast Car Friday,
All right,
guys. Welcome to
Fast
Fast Car Friday. So today we have the beautiful 2023 Kia Stinger GT Elite with Suede. It's also got red accents inside. So California red in exterior, red interior, red seat belts, red stitching, suede inserts, a nice headliner.
You know what's even more important than that?
What's importanter?
This car is not sold. It is available for sale. You can literally buy it today, tomorrow.
And you guys better buy it before I do because I was considering it. It's a beautiful, beautiful vehicle. And this is actually the last year for the Kia Stinger. So this is the last one that we know of so far that we're getting. But it's definitely the last year they're going to be in production. So we're going to do a full exterior and interior walk around. We're going to answer some of your guys' questions as well. And then at the end of today's live video, we're also going to do another quick live, just a Q&A. So if there's any questions we missed during this live stream, you can ask us there. Pat may have to take off early, but I'll be there for the remainder of the video.
So why do we do these videos?
3 reasons. So number 1, you may own a Kia or Hyundai vehicle and you may want to know more about the car that you have.
Number 2, you may be thinking of a Kia or Hyundai, and we want to show you why to add it to your selector list.
And that brings us to number 3. If you decided on a Kia or Hyundai vehicle, we want you to buy it from us. So we have 3 dealerships in Canada, Ontario specifically, Brantford Kia, Brantford Hyundai, and Owen Sound Hyundai. We film at Brantford Kia every single day. We do every single vehicle, walk-arounds, tutorials, features, everything. So buy it from us, guys.
Yeah. Okay, so you may not be watching live. Gabby's going to show you how you can join our live cast.
Yes. So we go live every weekday, so Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You just want to go to the Kia Hyundai channel on YouTube. That's our channel name. And then if it's around 2 p.m., you'll see we have a video under our live feed here that says either upcoming if it's before 2 or live if it's after 2. All you have to do is click it like you would a normal video. It'll load you in. You may have to watch an ad. This is a weird one. And then on the right side, you'll see we have a live chat feed. So if there's any questions you may have, you can ask them in real time and we'll be able to answer them for you. How do I buy one of those jackets? They look so comfy. Number 1, first question.
Yeah, you can buy them. Maybe
Where?
in the description we'll put the link because there's a consumer site for them now.
Okay, I'm just gonna pop the hood first because one of the major things about the Kia Stinger is, of course, its performance. So we're gonna talk about that heavily today. Let's see. And I'm gonna leave the key in here so it doesn't beep at me. So the Kia Stinger is our sport sedan. It is a true GT, so Grand Touring. It is comfortable. It is very, very roomy. It has tons of features, and it's got a lot of power. So this is your 3.3-liter V6 twin-turbo GDI engine, 368 horsepower, 376 pound-feet of torque. You have a regular 8-speed automatic transmission. This car is so much fun to drive. It's also all-wheel drive, so in Canada, you can drive it all year round. It performs great in the winter. It's amazing in the summer, and then everything in between. It's just a fun car to have. I mentioned earlier, but this is the California red exterior. I believe this was the color the Kia Stinger was featured with in its first release in 2018, I believe. Right, Pat? Yes? Okay. I didn't work here at the time, but I came into the dealership and I fell in love with this vehicle. Everyone always asked, that's a Kia. That was the main thing with this vehicle, and it kind of changed a lot of people's viewpoints of the Kia brand. We'll take a look at the front grille. You'll see we have a lot of dark chrome finishes around the tiger face of this vehicle here, so up there. We also have a radar sensor here, so it's kind of integrated into the design. That's going to pick up vehicles ahead of you and actually slow you down if it senses a collision might happen, so not slow you down, brake for you. But it's also going to work with your smart cruise control to slow you down up until stop and go. So if you hit stop and go traffic, this car will take care of you. To the left of that we have, or I guess my right, your left, we have a camera here. So this vehicle has a full 360 camera. You can see what's above, in front of you, what's above you, because it'll give you a bird's eye view, what's behind you, and from the sides as well. For your headlights, you have LED projection headlights, and they are dynamic, meaning they will move with you. They are very, very sharp. It's a beautiful design. Oh my gosh, the Stinger at nighttime, it looks amazing. We've actually done a Stinger at night video if you're curious as to what it looks like. For our wheels, we have 19-inch machine finished alloys with Michelin Pilot tires. So sport low profile tire. I really do like the design of the wheel. Of course, it looks like a star because anybody who drives this car is a star. We'll take a look at that little grille or fender flare over there. And then you'll also notice our mirror caps are, again, that dark chrome finish. So it adds a lot of character to this vehicle. It just looks so stunning. On our door handle here, we have one of my favorite features, and it's just your keyless entry. So if you have a smart key, which this vehicle has, you walk up to here. As long as the key's on you, you can either press this to lock it or unlock it. I never touch my keys anymore. All right, we'll come around to the back here. Another cool thing a lot of people are surprised with when they see the Stinger is it's a hatchback. So this is a family car. You can fit 5 people in here comfortably. You can put a lot of stuff in the trunk, and you can get to wherever you need to go fast. What more could you ask for in a family vehicle? This is removable. It's just a cargo privacy cover, so you just unclip it here. And like I just showed you guys, it is powered, so you just press a button to open it up. I'll have Pat get a little bit closer to show you how much room we're working with. These rear seats do fold down, so if you have bigger cargo, then you can just fold those down and have basically a pickup truck. Underneath here, I'm just going to move that, we have our spare tire kit, and then you have your true spare tire just underneath there. Close this up. All along the vehicle, you'll notice we have an aluminum finish. So inside and some of the, of course, your door sills, you'll have aluminum there too. Close that. I always want to show the exhaust during our videos, but it's so hard for it to pick up with good sound. It'll just sound pretty scratchy. However, I did take a video earlier, and I might post that on my Instagram. I'll also show you guys the exhaust ports or outlets. So we have a dual exhaust. All along the back bumper, you also have these circles, so 4 of them to be exact, and those are your rear sensors. So as you back up, whether it's close to a car or a wall or parking meter, whatever it could be, it will beep to alert you you're getting very close, and then of course you do have the feed from your camera. Let's take a look inside. So I'll have Pat come around to the driver's side with me. There's a lot of controls for the seats because, of course, being a performance vehicle, this is very driver focused. So I'm going to hop in. Actually, no, I'm not going to hop in yet. We'll show you the suede inserts with the red stitching first. So red accents all along the seats. You'll also notice on our door sills we have some red stitching as well. The sound system is a 15-speaker Harman Kardon sound, so all throughout the vehicle you're getting an amazing sound quality. Whatever kind of music you listen to or podcast, you're going to hear it in crystal clear quality. Okay, now we'll hop in. So you have power driver and passenger seats, but what makes it very special is you actually have control of the bolstering. So it's air cell lumbar support and bolsters for the driver. So you can, of course, tighten it up to you. When you do put it into sport mode, it's automatically going to do that. So this car is going to hold you in. If you're taking tight corners or whatever kind of spirited driving you want to do, as long as it's legal, you're comfy. And then, of course, you can just control your seat however you'd like. So backrest, height, you can lower it as well, and also tilt it. So you can get it really customized how you like to sit. And then you have a driver knee extension. So especially for our taller passengers or drivers, you can extend it just underneath your knee to fit you properly. Now, let's say 2 people are driving this vehicle, very different heights. Memory seats. So the Stinger does have 2 different settings for your memory seats, and they're super easy to use. So you set it to whatever you like, and then press and hold either 1 or 2, and then you're good. That'll also save your mirror presets too. On the left over here, we have our brightness selector, our lane departure warning. So that's actually going to alert you when you're about to leave your lane, but it will correct you as well. You can change it to just be an alert, to be an assist, or you can completely shut it off. It's really nice how there's a physical button so you can turn it off whenever you like or turn it on. To the right of that, we have our fuel door. So you just give that a quick press, and of course your door pops open. And then we have our tailgate or lift gate. Sorry, I always say tailgate. If you press that, it'll open up or close your lift gate, and then you can also do it from the key fob. So we'll show you the key quickly. Lock, unlock your lift gate, panic button, and one of my favorite features, I think I say this about 10 different features per video, we have a remote start. So you can start this vehicle from your key fob. You can also do it from your phone. It's great if you live somewhere where you have cold winters or hot summers because it'll get your temperature on, and you get into your vehicle, you're super, super comfy, you're ready to roll. Now I'll have Pat come around and we'll show you everything else. Okie dokie. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell because it's pretty bright in here, and of course it's daytime, but we do have some ambient lighting running around the vehicle. So right now I believe it's set on yellow. Can you pick it up on camera, Pat? Not really?
Pretty much not at all.
I can kind of see it here.
It's too bright.
I might take the camera anyway because I'm going to show the heads-up display.
Okay.
So right over here, you'll see a little bit of a yellow glow. That's part of your ambient lighting. However, it goes all around the dash. Of course, some colors pick up a little bit better than others. I'm going to zoom in against our door here and let me know if you guys can see this. This is our heads-up display. So this is going to project our speed, where our vehicle's at in the lane. It can also show you if there's vehicles in your blind spot and how fast you're going over the speed limit. Not that you would do that in this car, but it shows you. So it's very, very cool, and that will actually adjust for your height as well too. So you can play around with it. If you kind of have a tilt to your head when you drive, you can even tilt it, rotate it, make it bigger, whatever's best for you, or you can shut it off completely. It's a great feature to have because you don't have to take your eyes off the road. Now, bear with me real quick. I need to turn my steering wheel straight. I don't know if you guys heard that. This vehicle sounds amazing. And of course, stock too. All right. So I don't know if you guys can see, but on the backs of our steering wheels, we have paddle shifters. So because this gear stock is fixed, there's no way for you to tip it and manually select your gears. It's really nice how they added your paddle shifters. Of course, left to downshift, right to upshift. So much fun to use. On the left side, we have all our Bluetooth and media controls. So your hands-free talk button, I guess not hands-free, but voice command talk button, volume controls, your phone to pick up, and then a favorite button. I really like how Kia includes favorite buttons now because if there's a setting or a radio station you find yourself always going to, quick press and you're there. So it's a great, great feature. Let's turn everything back on so we have our screens. In 2022, they finally changed the screens in the Kia Stinger, so now we have the beautiful 10.25-inch display. It's got built-in navigation, and the way it sits on the dash is so, so nice. It's a very thin screen, but not at all flimsy. It looks very premium and super easy to use. So I can show you our map quickly. We'll close that up. And of course, you do have nighttime mode, so where it'll be all black. I find it looks a little bit better, but it's totally up to you guys. You can also plug in your phone to this USB over here and use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. And then if you do that, you have all your apps from your phone, whether you use Waze, Google Maps, Apple Maps, what other map systems there are, even Spotify and Apple Music, all your media, albums, libraries will all be projected onto your screen there. It's like having an extension of your phone, except completely connected to your car. It's fantastic. Other than that, all of our driver's safety settings and customization is all located in the vehicle menu in your vehicle. So we'll press that. Here you can play around with your safety settings. If there's something that you don't really like or you want to change, you can do that all here. And the best part is nothing's permanent. So if you decide you don't want highway drive assist, you just click it off. And then later on, you can always turn it back on. I guess I should explain highway drive assist a little bit. So that's actually one feature that uses a combination of features. So it's going to use your smart cruise control to monitor the distance ahead of you. It's going to use your lane follow assist to keep you centered in your lane and steer for you. It's also going to use your navigation to know what road you're on and what the speed limit is. And it's basically just going to combine all those together to almost self-drive for you. Of course, you still have to be in control and you still have to hold your steering wheel. Always pay attention, but it's a great feature. You can also change the speed limit automatically for you or do auto speed changes. If you find your warnings are a little bit too late or you want to put them later, you can do this here. You can also change it, just the warning method, so the volume as well, if you find it's a bit too loud. Driver attention warning. Forward safety is where you're going to find your forward collision avoidance. So right now it's active assist. Almost every feature in this vehicle you can have either actively assist you, provide just a warning, or completely shut off. So right now it is actually in control and it will brake for you if it senses a collision. If I turn this off, it won't do anything. Lane safety, right now it's on assist as well, but you can have it just provide a warning. And then blind spot. Blind spot's actually very cool in this vehicle because not only do you have blind spot detection where the mirror will light up to show you there's something there, we have a live camera feed showing you exactly what's in your blind spot. So once again, I will start the vehicle. Oh, that sound, okay, sounds so good. And then I'll turn on my left turn signal and you can see we have a camera feed of whatever is in my blind spot right in the center of my dash. So I still don't have to really take my eyes off the road, it's right in front of me. I would still check my blind spot, but it's nice to have there. One thing I also find is because this vehicle is a little bit low and it's quite long, if you're making a sharp right or left turn, you can see the curb or anything there. It's great for parallel parking too, because you do not want to scuff these rims. These are very nice rims. Pat, anything you love about the Stinger? You drove it for a while. Not this one.
Do you want to talk about launch control?
I want to talk about launch control. I wish we could show you launch control. So one really cool thing about the Stinger is it can be whatever you want. You have a bunch of different drive modes. 5 to be exact. So smart, eco, comfort, sport, and custom. So for launch control, you can guess it, we're not going to be in eco mode. You can put in sport, fully depress the brake pedal. You want to turn off your traction control too. So you'll hold this for, I believe it's 5 seconds. It'll turn off traction control, electronic stability assist, and then it'll say launch mode ready. So if your foot's fully depressed on the brake pedal, you're going to absolutely punch the gas. See you later.
Yeah, so you put your left foot on the brake.
Yeah, yes.
Your right foot on the gas all the way to the floor, and then you just take your foot off the brake and you launch.
You're gone. See ya.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, it's very great. So this car really has get up and go, but then when you're not going or getting up and going, it's just a really comfy car to be in. You have heated seats, ventilated seats, a heated steering wheel, very comfy seats actually. I will say the Suede provides a little bit more comfort, I would say, than the leather. Maybe that's my opinion, but it's a bit softer to me. Like I mentioned, heated steering wheel. You got cameras all over the vehicle, sensors all over the vehicle. Stylish. What else? Wireless phone charger. You don't even need a cord in this car if you don't want it. Dual climate control, so I can set my temperature to whatever I like. Pat can have his as whatever he likes. You can also turn it off. It's just a lot of fun to be in here. Think so? We got our sunroof over here, and it's a wide sunroof, so it's not one of those little tiny ones. It opens up almost all the way. There we go. Oh, I had it tilted, that's why. So you don't really need a convertible with this car, because look at that sunroof. We'll close this up. I will also point out, I do love vehicles with black headliners. This is pretty black, but it's not too dark where it feels like it's constantly nighttime in your car. And it's a premium material, so it feels almost like the Suede here. It's not exactly Suede, but it's very, very nice. And I will say they're quite easy to clean. Because when I got into this car, there's fingerprints on it, and it looks good now. It looks very good.
We got a question about can the wireless phone charger fit larger phones? And it looks pretty big to me.
It's pretty wide. So
I think they've actually changed it from when I drove my first one.
yeah, so these are, I have really long, weird fingers.
Yeah,
and they stretch out in here. So it's a pretty big phone charger.
And it looks like it's got a little bit of ventilation here so the phone doesn't overheat.
And then of course with the Stinger, I don't know what you're gonna be doing with it. I'm hoping it's legal, but it does have a sticky surface. So if you do make any sharp turns or hard braking, it's not gonna fly out and then you're not gonna have to go looking for your phone.
We got a question. What's the highest hill you've ever driven in?
Oh my gosh. I've driven in my Louboutins and those are pretty high.
They're 100 millimeters, right?
Yeah, so those are pretty high and they're very, very thin too. So it's very
And you've
hard.
driven in those?
Yeah.
You're brave.
It's very weird driving in heels, I find, because you don't really, I don't know. We make it work. Okay, I'm gonna close this up. And like I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of aluminum finish in the Stinger. It looks so nice, very, very sporty, but still sleek. And then another great thing about the aluminum finish, unlike piano black, this is not a fingerprint galore. So it's much easier to clean. Storage wise, we do have a pretty nice center console, so it's very long. It's not very deep, but whatever you put in there, you can probably fit it. And then we do have a little storage pocket here. Where Pat's sitting, we do have our glove box, of course, so I'll quickly have him show that.
I get the exciting stuff. Here's the glove box, everybody.
Manuals, very nice. And then we'll quickly check out the back seats, and you'll be surprised how much room there is back there. Okay, so again, like I always, whenever Kia does a colored interior, I always like to point out the back seats because they never skimp out on the back seats. So we still have the red stitching, we still have our beautiful red seat belts, LED lights back here, we still have our Harman Kardon sound system. There's no shortage on features back here. When I sit down, I am very, very comfortable. So of course the vehicle does slope down a little bit, kind of has a Coke bottle-like design, but I still have a really good amount of headroom. And one of the best parts is these seats are a bit reclined, so you're not stuck like this all the time. You can actually relax. It's good for taller people too, right? I will say the middle seat is not too great of a seat, unless you're a kid. We have this hump in the middle. It's very, very high.
It's pretty small.
Yeah, this is not the best seat. Unless you have someone very short or a pet or something, I would not recommend sitting here as an adult. If your side passengers are very nice, they might let you put a leg on each side. That might be better, but it's not the best seat in the house. Over here, we do have 2 air vents. And then we also have a climate control gauge here too. So you can actually choose hot or cold. And then you can quickly turn off or turn on your vents. Here is a 12-volt outlet. And then we also have a regular USB. So you can charge your phones, charge any small devices. Both seat backs have storage pockets, and they are plastic, so very, very easy to clean. I'll guess before I hop out, or I will show you guys this. So cup holder armrest, very nice. I would rather use this than use this as a seat, that's for sure. And then before I hop out, I'll just have Pat pan on the doors again, because I think these doors are gorgeous.
Speakers everywhere.
Oh yeah, the speakers look so good. Like I mentioned, there's 15 speakers in this vehicle. Noise or sound is not a problem. Okay, we'll hop out now and answer some questions. I'm really sad to see it go, Pat. What about you?
It's a great car. If you want to just enjoy driving a car, this is it.
Yeah.
It's a great car.
I
Okay,
think-
let's see if we have some questions on the Stinger.
I think one of my favorite things about the Stinger is that it can be really anything you want it to be. It's luxurious, it's pretty, it's comfy. It'll fit everyone, but it'll also blow everyone's mind once you step on the gas, right? Good question, how much is it? I gotta grab the MSRP, I don't have it on the top of my head.
Well, the window sticker's right here.
Oh,
So it's $54,795 before freight and taxes.
$54,795. So this package is only $300 more than the regular GT Elite.
Right.
And you get suede seats, the red seat belts, and of course the red stitching in the vehicle. So I think aesthetic-wise, it's definitely worth it. Stinger GT2 or Scat Pack decisions. Stinger, come on guys. Do you have any tribute editions? Not yet.
So they haven't come into Canada yet.
Yep.
I was chatting with my friends at Kia, and there's only 100 coming into Canada, and I'm sure we'll get one. So.
Cars Made Simple left a great comment. Dang, I see we're showcasing Gabby's new demo. Congrats. I went up to Pat this morning. I'm like, Pat, I'm really thinking about that car. Like, I'm really thinking about it, but
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
know.
Walk before you run. Gabby drives a little on the quick side, so I'm not sure putting her in a twin turbo car is a great idea.
Whatever. You guys just don't want to see me happy.
Although,
That's fine.
I rode off my parents' car when I was 17. So.
Yeah.
Maybe Kia's eGMP platform with the 77.4 kilowatt battery could fit the Stinger body. I think when they originally designed it, they had planned on potentially turning this into an EV, and then they didn't end up doing it. So Hank, that's an interesting comment. Interesting enough, totally off topic for Stinger, but did you know that your EV6, that battery holds about 3 days worth of usage in a normal size household. So that's how much power is in that car.
Wow.
So.
I saw a good question. Any differences in Elite and GT2 model as far as horsepower? So no, the Stinger is stock on all trims with the 3.3 liter V6 twin turbo. We used to have a 4-cylinder option, but that's been gone for I think 3 years now. So
That's right.
yeah, and they're all wheel drive in Canada too.
Did you give the horsepower stats?
Yeah, so 368 horsepower, 376 pound-feet of torque, guys.
Yeah.
And it definitely has that.
Someone's asking you to do a review in your Louboutins.
Oh, they're beautiful, but nope. Would review in them?
Just a review in them, yeah.
Like film a review in them?
Film a review
Oh,
in
okay.
them.
I thought give a review of them. Guys, I can barely walk in them. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Have you seen the ad by Kia where EV6 gives tribute to Stinger? I haven't.
No.
No.
But like it hasn't really launched in Canada yet, so yeah. Hank is asking, can we get these Stinger rims for his EV6? I think technically we can order them, but I think the cost would be counterproductive. And then we'd have to do a fit test. I'm not even sure they would fit.
Well,
Hank.
the Stinger has staggered wheels, right?
Oh, the front and rear are different
Yeah.
sizes.
Yeah.
So but I mean, you could order 4 of the front.
Wait, sorry? So
Well, Hank was asking
I zoned
if
out
it
for a
was
second.
EV6. I don't think it'll work. Let's put it that way.
I don't know.
Chris Evans just said, hello from the US. So I just bought a 4-cylinder Stinger last month. Wish I could have gotten a V6. Very sad to see the Stinger go.
It is sad.
It's a great car. Yeah.
Although the 4-cylinder is still a really cool car. Very, very cool.
It would be fun to see the red bottoms and a red Kia with red stitching.
Sorry, guys.
Oh,
I would say we
gosh.
could do it next time, but we're probably not going to have another Stinger like this.
No, I don't think we will. But
Can I pre-book a tribute? I'll let you answer that.
Probably not. I think we already have 2 deposits on one, and we're only going to get 1, maybe 2. So
What are the rates looking like for used vehicles here?
yeah. So what is prime now?
I'm just gonna zoom up a little bit.
Where's Ian when you need a? He's the currency trader. Yeah, I think.
You mean
like,
Kevin? His name's Kevin.
Was it Kevin?
Yeah.
Oh, I got that wrong then. I think like you're paying in the 8s for used car financing right now, like around 8%, 8.9%, something like that. So
Angel asked, "Is the Suede just in Canada?" Maybe. I haven't heard about Suede in the U.S., but I'm not exactly sure, guys.
Kevin just commented. I didn't see what he said.
I dropped by the auto show 2 days ago. Sorry I missed you guys. Nice blue EV6. Hey, haha. Hi, Kevin. Let's see.
I'm definitely not saying that we have an EV6 GT coming. I definitely am not saying that.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to talk about that.
No, definitely not.
100% not. But maybe once we do, we have another car for Fast Car Friday. So maybe.
Really fast car Friday.
Really, really fast car Friday.
0 to 100 in 3 seconds.
Yes. I think we'll have to put one to the test once we get one, that is.
Okay, so should we move on to
Our next video?
Our phone in Friday?
Yes. Okay, guys. So I don't know if you were here at the beginning of today's video, but we're going to try to keep this review short, but we're about to do another, Gabby getting a ticket live? Yeah. That's more like it. We're going to start another live video, just so this one's not that long, and we're going to do a live Q&A. So if you guys have any questions, just...
Literally in 60 seconds, we're going live again.
Yes. So we'll see you in 60 seconds. Be there or be square. Bye.